Hello, African ladies. African ladies saluting. Which are we supposed to use as a demonstration that an African lady has been married to a man? What do we say? Number one, is it payment of dowry? 2, traditional wedding or send-off? 3, is it white wedding or maybe religious wedding? 4, is it court marriage? Well, for a proper, constituted and binding marriage in Africa, payment of dowry is the fourth thing. It's the determinant factor, almost in all African culture, that a man married his wife. Traditional marriage or send-off, like some African countries call it, is binding and most accepted in African culture. So, when we talk about when someone dowry is paid in African concept, she or he is traditionally married. So, and when it's carried out in this way, then traditional marriage can come in. Or send off, like I said. Like in my country, we do send off. Or get together, like a party, something like that. So Africans, why are we imposed with a most religious wedding before a husband and a wife can live together? Why? Why do we believe in those things? Why is our church leaders, our imam, imposing us that until we do a white wedding, we are not married? What is wrong with churches? Why are they bringing this white man religion or culture into our life? Christianity does not force you to wed. It acknowledges wedding, traditional wedding, payment of dowry. Likewise, Islamic. So, if these couples wants to come together and they did the necessary dowry payments, perhaps they're able to do traditional wedding. Though some culture, it is at the process of traditional wedding that they pay dowry. Then why wait long in planning the so-called religious wedding, white wedding? Do you know what these things does? It ends up breaking home. Because some men borrow to do white wedding. They have to borrow. They have to wait to contribute, save, and save. By the time they are done with white wedding, they can't even feed themselves. Talk of other people. Please, let's be careful of the unnecessary burdens, unnecessary culture we bring and we lay on ourselves, which is costing us. It's costing us untold hardship, even corruption. And there's a lot of falling out. Pastors, imam, African lady is begging you, begging all of you, separate other people's culture from spiritual life. Spiritual lifestyle is quite different from imbibing in other people's culture. Our culture demands only payment of dowry or traditional wedding. If you want to do a court marriage, maybe that's for some countries. It's good. But some country also inculcates court registration during any of this wedding, whether traditional wedding or white wedding. This religious wedding preparation brings long courtship, which causes a lot of bed defilements before marriage. Yes, some people get pregnant before they even pay the dowry because they are still contributing money that after the dowry, they will now have to go and do church wedding or Islamic wedding. Africans, my fellow women, once a man is able to pay your dowry, you are good to go. You are married. Do a get together. Do a little party. You don't need much. Some people, after enormous wedding, they end up breaking up. And the pain of the anger, having paid a lot, having done a lot of preparation in making sure they come together, makes them to get more separated. We pay dowry. We believe in traditional marriage. It's enough. If you don't have money to do wedding, please go to your religious leader. Let him pray for you, both you and your wife. And you are good to go. Every culture, every good thing is in Africa. We love ourselves. We love ourselves so much that we don't impose burden on ourselves. So don't let any man, any woman bring any culture from anywhere and impose on Africans. Superwoman, super lady, are you ready for your marriage? Take your man home. Get him to talk to your parents. Get him to pay your dowry. Oh, you good to go? I'm with you all the way. African woman says you are a great woman and knows what you're doing. See you.